With the forecast for the summers ahead to be hot, dry and extreme, well, we wanted to find out all the ins and outs of having a pool installed at home. We are going to build a swimming pool. So join us as we excavate, as we fill, as we swim, and we dive into our first ever swimming pool special. Welcome to the beautiful heartlands of central Victoria, situated at a gorgeous old farmstead that just recently underwent a renovation. Now, at the front of the property, that is south facing, so there is a gorgeous grand entrance. At the back of the property, that is north facing, and it's lush lawns. I think this old termite infested rusty shed is the perfect location to install a family swimming pool. So it is the middle of winter and it is -2 this morning. It is freezing, but now is the time to think about a pool. And I want to tie in the farmhouse vibe of this place with a pool. So I'm going to be working with Narellan Pools on this project. So the reason is I have had my eye on this grandeur pool and it has been seen everywhere at the moment, online, social media. It is beautiful, it is my vibe. It is so simple, it is elegant, it is inviting, and it just looks so beautiful. Now, the beauty about Narellan Pools for me is actually their network of local builders. So for me, it's all been about central Victoria and Narellan Pools. So it's their local knowledge, things like what trades to use, where to source them, where to get the materials from, the road access, how to go about getting permits successfully, soil types. That is invaluable knowledge.
Yeah, we had a big day yesterday. We got the excavation done, as you can see. We had sparkies in, we got our base material in, we've benched out for our underground blanket box, and now we're prepped for the pool to go into the ground. So exciting day. It's probably the most exciting part of building a swimming pool.
Yeah, I think as a homeowner, having when the pool arrives, you get to see the scale of it. I mean, that looks too big to fit in there for starters.
Yeah, people get very scared about it. They get really worried when the pool firstly turns up. It's amazing.
But this is the best part, isn't it? Surely when the pool arrives and you can see the joy in people's faces.
Yeah, it's what really makes our job a great job. Yeah, that excitement. We get to share that. It's fantastic.
Narellan Pools have been in this business. They've been doing it for about 50 years. And I think working with them, I found that the customer is really at the heart and soul of their service, alongside all of that cutting edge technology they use as well. So I have always loved in-ground pools over above-ground pools, and I feel like it makes absolute sense to have a fiberglass pool shipped in here. There's going to be no cracking concrete, no leaking membranes, no tiles falling off underwater in years to come. It is all rock solid and sturdy. So the way that Narellan Pools manufacture these shells is literally using space age technology. There's a gel coat and a laminate construction process, and they're particularly designed for Australia's extreme and harsh climate conditions. Are there any kind of tips as a professional pool builder that you always ask potential clients to have a think about? You know, that could be orientation of the pool and things like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so sun directions plays a big key factor. And also aesthetics as well. So being able to see the pool from your kitchen or living area, it's also a bit of a safety thing. So yeah, it's really important.
So Steve, the water's starting to fill.
Yep.
You're backfilling now with some special substrate to kind of backfill and keep everything in place. Yep. What's the next stages for me? I mean, am I bikini ready yet? Or what?
No, not yet. You're a little bit to go yet. So we're backfilling and filling the pool now. So next will be fit off. So we'll put your lights in, your returns and your suction points. And then it will just continue to fill.
I mean, patience is not one of my strong points, and I'm kind of wishing time away on this pool. I'm having a bit of a clean, getting rid of some of the silt, but I mean, it's about a month into the build now, and of course the pool was shipped in and the bond bar was laid, signed off by the inspector, the concrete was poured for the slabs, the travertine from Granite Works was delivered and it's just about finished. The water is starting to clear a little bit now, but it is time to start thinking about pool fencing. Steve and the team from Central Victoria, Narellan Pools, they've got a week now where they're off on another project just to let all this settle in, so pool fencing is now. This temporary safety barrier is really doing my head in at the moment because it's kind of blocking all my beautiful pool that's emerging before our very eyes. But when it does come to thinking about the proper pool fencing, there's lots of things to consider. So you need to be looking at, of course, your local laws and regulations. You need to be looking at the aesthetics, the functionality of it. And of course, it's all got to work within what budget you may or may not have, which is the case here. So I wanted to learn a little bit more about pool fencing, and I have teamed up with one of the best companies in Australia.
Grapes in hand, looking up.
So Anthony is from Precision Glass Fencing in Victoria, mate. Great to meet you.
Good to be here.
It's a big day ahead. What are your plans for this pool here? Because I know the original brief was to sort of like, you know, we want to be able to look out of that lounge room or kitchen window and see the pool, but we have to have fencing by law, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a requirement now. And I think it's just one of those things that, you know, when you're really looking out there, you just want to see that fence seamlessly, you know, falling away. So, you know, obviously we've got to have a fence. So we might as well either, you know, make sure that it's aesthetically pleasing, but also making sure that we're ticking the boxes in terms of compliance and how that works.
It's going to be beautiful because, you know, when you're swimming in that pool, you'll be able to look out to the wineries and the canola fields. So my vision was to be able to see through that fence almost, and using black railings or tubular fence with that cypress, it'll pay homage to that rustic kind of vibe.
Oh, absolutely.
And then you combine that with the glass. What are we doing with the glass?
Yeah, so we're going to stick to the traditional frameless glass that most people go with these days.
It's just held in by the clamps on the ground, yeah?
Yeah, just the spigots that hold that in, and you know, we'll run that along the front of the pool so that as you're entering, it does look a bit grander.
How's this glass held into the ground? Because I look at these pools and I think surely the little metal clamps are not going to hold the glass on a windy day.
So essentially, like when we've got a concrete base, whether that be like a tile or a paver and a concrete slab underneath, we'll always 100% core drill through that. And what that is, we've got a machine that actually core drills the hole through the concrete, and then it's got the spigot actually slots inside that. We can set our heights and everything, and we have a high structural strength grout that holds all that together, and it's a lot stronger.
Exciting, it's coming to life, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So it's going to look amazing at the end, and yeah, you'll see it all blend in, and we're, a nice soft close hinges that you mentioned before. Yep. So we've teamed up with Atlantic who are pretty much taking Melbourne by storm. And
so they're a manufacturer and supplier of the hinges and things?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a soft close hinge.
Obviously, we fast forwarded now a couple of months into the build. We're doing the final touches. You guys have come back because everyone's told me, oh, you got glass, you'll be cleaning it every day. But there's a new filter or something you put on here. What's it all about?
90% less cleaning.
Is it?
This is, yes.
Okay.
So it is a cold enduro shield.
Yeah.
And it acts as nanotech.
Yeah.
Which is a clear coating on the glass.
Yeah, super excited about this, and this is all part of the future way of pool building, isn't it? All this kind of technology, all these different inventions and the science behind it, all this fascinating stuff.
It is pretty cool.
Absolutely work with these guys. They are the best. We've loved them on this project. Hit them up on their website, on the social medias, just do a search for Precision Glass Fencing. Welcome back to the show. Now, if you just joined us, we are doing a Healthy Homes Australia first. We're installing an entire swimming pool from first dig to first swim. And it's really a chance for us to show you what pools are out there on the market, how to filter, how to heat and cool, how to landscape around them. And at this stage of the build, well, the water is sort of starting to clear a little bit. We've had the filters running, but there's muddy plops of dirt falling in there from landscaping, tradies' boots, plops of cement. So it is time now, I think, to start thinking about how we're going to get this water crystal clear and maintain that clarity and make it perfect for swimming in. I've always hated chlorine and public swimming pools. You know, my skin itches, it smells, and my eyes have been red for days. Being a child and having swimming lessons was a nightmare. So what are my options with this pool here? And what are your options when it comes to choosing a new pool system? Do you go chlorine? Do you go salts? Will it be a smart pool? Will I be a slave to forever adding chemicals and getting water tested and pushing buttons? It's a big world, and there are lots of new innovations. So to find out exactly what has developed in this world, there's an expert waiting for me who knows literally everything. Andy.
Well,
Good to meet you, mate.
good to meet
How
you.
are
I'm good, mate. How you
Andy
doing?
is an expert in all things swimming pools, chemicals, minerals. He designs these systems. It's great to have you on the show. Where are we at in kind of today's modern world? Are we still chlorinating, or are we mineraling, or what chemical profiles and filtration systems are around?
Well, you've chosen minerals. We led the whole world with moving away from liquid chlorine, going into saltwater chlorination, and now the new thing, but has been evolving for the last 10 years, is minerals,
Yeah.
and now that's washing through the whole planet as well.
So what do we mean by minerals? Like, what are we talking about?
So minerals is basically magnesium chloride. It's all about the magnesium. You can't run straight magnesium pools, so you've got to put a flavour of magnesium in there. And I noticed with your pool, you've actually used the Theralux system, and what we've done there is that they've got a low level of salt, so we still have salt in the pool,
Yeah.
but we keep the salt level itself is below our taste threshold, so we can't even taste it. And 85% of the population are magnesium deficient.
Really? That's interesting.
So you jump in a magnesium pool and your body recognises that there's magnesium in there, and it will draw the magnesium transdermal absorption.
So you're actually absorbing the minerals into
Exactly.
your body. Now, when I decided I was going to get a pool, there's one thing I was told to get, which I'd never even heard of, was get the quantum, get the quantum, get the quantum, all this Theralux stuff. I mean, what is it, and why is it amazing? It's supposed to be the world's best sanitizer. How does it work? What is it?
It's pretty clever. So what it does, it's got a UV tube in it, an ultraviolet tube in it, and UV's been used in pools for years. What happens is the UV shines on a titanium dioxide layer within the quantum, and when the UV light hits that, it creates hydroxyl-free radicals, which are the strongest oxidizer known to man.
Okay.
And it basically reduces everything in there down to it destroys all the cells. So anything organic that goes through there just gets destroyed. We were talking about high levels of chlorine and that being an issue with eczema sufferers and actually aggravating skin. The double whammy with working with magnesium in the pool, lowering the chlorine level down to 1 part per million, which the quantum can give you, the magnesium will actually hydrate your skin. Where those high levels of chlorine in the past would actually take moisture out and actually aggravate it, what it's doing, we've got low chlorine levels, and we've now got magnesium hydroxide in the water, which has been created from the cell, and that's actually one of the best mediums for transdermal absorption. So it is a bit fancy. So as that's pulling that magnesium into your skin, it's also hydrating the skin.
So once you've done your initial setup and the pool's been balanced, it kind of does everything for you then, really. The pool will talk to you via this awesome app they have, and you can monitor all the systems really all online. For me, it is about creating this crystal clear water, a pool that is more energy efficient and just feels beautiful to swim in. Like, the silky smoothness of that water is so beautiful. Theralux is definitely the way to go, and in particular the quantum. That'll help you achieve all of that glistening, sparkly diamond water. You can find out prices and also costs on retrofitting it to your existing pool, all on their website. Just head over to theralux.com.au. Well, I mean, this is not bad, Beck. Beck is the other partner in Narellan Pools, Central Victoria. Great to see you. So we've got a pretty pizzazzy pool now, don't we?
Yeah.
It's fit to entertain and have pool parties.
The grandeur in particular is always my favourite for like a rural block. The steps are really elegant. So are you happy with the outcome?
Oh my gosh, it is so amazing. And you are so clever with all your colours and your choices. And between you and Steve and the whole team, you know, you're just operators. And it's just nice to trust. I have a big thing in not letting go of stuff and need to be in control. And so to hand that over to you and trust you with it, it's paid off in dividends. So thank you very much for all of your help.
Oh, you're so welcome.
That you guys have delivered this. It is
Thank you for
incredible.
trusting us to bring your pool dreams to life.
100%. As the Swan floats by doing its dramatic little entrance. What an amazing experience this has been. We have loved working with Narellan Pools on this project. They just know how to create dreams and lifestyle. And there's a lot of love that's gone into this project. It all starts with a quote. Your journey to this happiness starts by jumping on their website. Head to narellanpools.com.au and there you'll find your local team, just like I did in Central Victoria, and they'll get you on your road to owning your very own swimming pool.
Now that the hard work and heavy lifting is pretty much done, it's the perfect time for me to head back to site for a little check-in on progress. Hopefully dip my feet in the water today and deliver a little something special for our Big Healthy Homes Pool Special. Well, hello, pool boy.
You come to clean the pool. Nice of you to finally show up. Like, the hard work's done. It's literally the final clean.
Well, you know me, Walt. But I do come bearing gifts, so that is for sure.
Oh, well, I'll let you off then.
This is looking absolutely stunning.
Yeah, how beautiful is it? It's made a huge difference, this area, hasn't it? It's been a labour of love and a big build, but just about there.
Well, it looks amazing and completely lifts the space. I particularly love the Whitehaven Pearl colour choice of the interior pool and the travertine.
Yeah.
Perfectly tying back to the main home. You've done such a great job. You must be so proud.
Yeah, I keep looking at it thinking, wow, I can't believe we've built this. It's amazing. It's a big job, but it's just so rewarding and so worth it.
It definitely is once it's all done and dusted. Well, over the last 10 years of this show, I feel like we rave about anything robotic that improves our life and makes everything easier. Robotic lawnmowers, robotic pool cleaners.
Oh, yes.
And that might be what I have for you today, Walt. Walt, this is the world famous Robo Plus V2 by Robotech, which is the model upgrade to the multi-award winning Robo Plus.
Amazing.
I think we need to chuck this bad boy in the pool.
This is the best. I'm so excited. Let's get it open. I love a robot anything, and in particular a robot pool cleaner. This thing is amazing. So it has one of the largest motors on the market, so it's really powerful, and the largest leaf intake as well. And it will do the floor, the walls, the steps, the shelves, and the water line absolutely effortlessly.
This is the control unit, and of course it comes with a very handy little remote. This unit is very robust and very smart. It'll glide along under the water quietly, collecting everything from leaf matter right through to very fine dust that may have blown in on a windy day. Now, owning a pool used to be hours and hours of maintenance, including fishing out leaves and other debris, connecting clumsy suckers to the skimmer box, and also then backwashing. What an absolute nightmare. This robot will do all of that for you, including scrubbing the sides, the floor, and of course the steps, meaning that debris doesn't end up in the filters.
The Robotech will do everything on its own, so you actually don't need to even monitor it. It will just do its thing.
So good.
Beep when it's finished, and when, of course, you've done, you can just put it back on the caddy and wheel it somewhere safe and keep it out of the weather. I'm in love, you can tell that. And you can guarantee that the kids will want to give it a name too. Do you know what I've named my robot mower?
What?
Dani.
Thanks.
And it sends me a message, Dani's stuck. So,
Well, what are you going to call this?
I don't know, we need a name for
We
it.
need to come up with something today.
Yeah, we'll think of
All right.
something.
If you own a pool or you're thinking about getting one, which after seeing this, I very much am thinking about getting one, you need a robo in your life. You can find out how they work and, of course, where to get them at robotech.com.au.
I've said it before, but this thing is, I reckon, the best in Australia.
Just to hammer it home.
Should we let it free?
Yes.
Set it back into the water?
Yes.
Like a little turtle.
Well, one of the things that I love most about this area now that it's all come together is the fact that you've opted for turf to run almost immediately up to the edge of the pool. You've definitely got the paving, which is enough, and you've got those zones covered.
It's very trendy at the moment having turf around your pool area. It's such an instant vibe though. This is from Coolabah Turf. They kind of helped me choose the right variety for this area because it's really hot, it's really dry.
Yeah.
So all this is drought resistant. I just love it. I think it's fantastic, and I would 100% recommend people putting turf down when they build or landscape anything.
For the poolside styling, we have gone for something that's super elevated. The space is already amazing, so we need to make sure that what we've brought in to style around the pool is just as beautiful. So we've gone to Bay Gallery furniture, and we are sitting in kind of like a, I don't know, could be a meals area, relaxation zone, raised
Dance
area beside
floor.
the pool. Exactly.
Listen, it's actually made from aluminium and not timber, and it has this like teak look about it, which is beautiful. And not having timber means it won't weather, and also the excess moisture won't start causing these problems as well for the furniture. Over there where the sun lounges are, again, stunning, beautiful, elegant sun lounges, and they're all part of the Santorini collection, which is all beautiful and all from Bay Gallery Furniture.
Music play.
We picked everything up today from baygallery.com.au. There's so much inspiration on the website, and of course a huge range to choose from.
Fills the air, steps clicking.
Well, absolutely love it when a plan comes together. I think that pool's going to be enjoyed by so many different people.
Me included.
And me, I think. And that brings us to the end of the show. Remember, you can watch this episode and the entire season all online at healthyhomesaustralia.com.au.
And don't forget, the show, myself and Walt, of course, are on social media, so do stay in touch.
And speaking of staying in touch, that is it from us. 10 years, 12 seasons. But you have made this journey really unique for me, and I'm so proud of you because you've grown, you've become an amazing TV presenter and an amazing friend. And I'm not gonna cry, and I love you.
Thank you. Thank you, Walt, for the opportunity and just everything that we've got to do. Thank you, Walt.
Thank you. I love you.